Assalamu alaikum. Viewers, His Excellency Qin, Foreign Minister of China, he had just completed his visit to Pakistan. He attended to very important forum in Pakistan. On one, the bilateral strategic dialogue. Second, on the trilateral strategic dialogue. So for the both forums, there are a number of things which the Foreign Minister had discussed with his counterpart from Pakistan and Afghanistan. If we look at the bilateral level, there are three things which are very important. You can say the key takeaway from this discussion between Pakistan and the China. Number one, His Excellency Qin, he categorically mentioned China is ready to work with Pakistan to build the security capacity and build the security system. If we can look at the security system, that is a very important statement. It can be a game changer in the context of the security and defense of the Pakistan. Why? Because China is one of the most advanced country in the building of the modern security system, either in the form of the technology or in artificial intelligence or other forms. China is leading the world right now, and we can see the best example available at the borders where the China is applying its modern security systems. So China is defending its territory and also pushing back its enemies. Number two, here Pakistan can benefit because Pakistan and China have a history of the security and the defense cooperation. If you look in the history, China always helped Pakistan to build a self-sufficiency, either in the case of heavy mechanical complex or GF-7 Thunder fighter aircrafts. So here China always helped Pakistan to build the self-sufficiency. So it is advised that Pakistan must cooperate with China to build the modern security system. There are a number of things which we can talk that we will keep for another vlog. Second, on the security dimension, I think when His Excellency Qin mentioned about the security for the CPEC projects, company, everything, I think there we need to understand one thing. The security needs of second phase of CPEC are entirely different from the first phase of the CPEC. There is no second opinion that Pakistan security operators provided excellent security in the first phase of the CPEC. But for the second phase, they have to redefine the security framework, and it needs more deliberations, especially how to engage the other stakeholders, including the companies and the people in the surrounding areas. Number two, His Excellency Qin also offered Pakistan to introduce the concept of high quality development. It is very important because high quality development talk about two things: the societal development and to respect the principles of the nature. I think these are two challenges Pakistan facing at this point of the time. We have high poverty, food insecurity and other development challenges, and Pakistan is also highly vulnerable to climate change. In this context, they talk about how to introduce high quality development concept in Pakistan will definitely help to Pakistan. Number three, I think it is the first time so any high level officials from China talk about the political stability in the Pakistan. His Excellency Qin advised and gave us a sincere advice like a brother, so Pakistan should go for to solve that political problem and bring the stability in the country. I think that is a very sincere advice, and Pakistan political parties and the ruling elite must give a head to this. On the trilateral level, so the three countries reassured their commitment to bring back the peace and the prosperity in Afghanistan, and where His Excellency Qin categorically mentioned that China is ready to work with Afghanistan to bring back development and bring peace and prosperity in Afghanistan in accordance with the requirements and needs of the Afghan people. So China does not want to impose anything, but want to be a partner in the peace and the development. And here the Foreign Minister of Afghanistan, he also reiterated that Afghanistan will never allow anybody to use Afghan soil for terrorist activity against any country, and there will be a special focus and mechanism that nobody or no organization can use Afghan soil against the China. or the Chinese interest in the region and the beyond. That is very important, I think, the development. At this occasion, the Foreign Minister of the Pakistan also mentioned that Pakistan is ready to expand the CPEC to Afghanistan. Rather, Pakistan is ready to take the CPEC to the Central Asian states through the Afghanistan. It will be a very good initiative for the Afghanistan. Despite this all important talk, I think there is one area where the three countries need to also talk about, and that is the youth. There must be some mechanism for the inclusion of youth and to play a meaningful role in the future plan of actions or the policy and the actions in Afghanistan. Why? Because youth is most vulnerable segment in Afghanistan. How? On one side, they are not having a job. On other side, the terrorist organizations are after them to recruit them for their terrorist purposes. So youth is vulnerable on both fronts. They are facing a challenge on the economic side, they are facing the challenge on the terrorism. So we must build some mechanisms where youth can be included in the decision making and the implementation process. And good thing is that youth is willing to play a role. I am not saying this at a random, I am not giving this a random statement. I am sharing a finding with you from a forum which we are running with the name of China-Pakistan-Afghan Youth Forum. And at that forum, the youth came forward and they showed that they want to contribute. They want to engage for the development. They want to be engaged for the peace in Afghanistan. This initiative is being run by the Foreign University of China, University of Peshawar and Polytechnical University of Kabul, and is hosted at the Asian Institute of Eco-Civilization. I think this forum can assist the three governments to engage the youth for the meaningful purposes. I will conclude my remarks with this sentence: youth is the custodian of the future. Youth has the potential to make or break of the future of any country. So there must be some mechanism for the inclusion of the youth. Thank you.